Yes, people, a very, very happy evening to all of you. So, guys, we're going to start with a brand new subject today. The subject which you're going to study for the very first time in your student career. Correct? So, the one and only, the most haunted subject initially for the student, later becoming one of the most loving subject for a lot of students, which is accounting subject, accountancy subject. So, can we start? I want a loud yes. Yes, sir. Wonderful. So before I start telling you what accounting is all about, now that you have done accounting in your school, so you are a pro by now, pro in accounting. So you should be telling me what is accounting all about. Please tell me. What accounting to use accounting in a simple layman language. I don't want textbook knowledge. Accounting means calculation. Calculation of what? Numbers. Wonderful. She says it is calculation of numbers. Anybody else? What is the meaning of accounting? Layman. Do you understand what is layman language? A normal person who doesn't even know what is accounting. Simple person. In layman language, what is accounting? She said very in simple manner. Calculation of numbers. What are we trying to calculate here? Profit and loss of the business we are trying to calculate. Wonderful. Next. Transactions. Oh, hi-fi language. Transactions. That is not layman language. That is accounting language. I'm asking layman language.
Liabilities, tax liability.
Sorry?
About liabilities.
About liabilities. Liabilities. Liabilities again, heavy. No. I'm asking simple language. Liabilities is OU. Big terms. We can't use all that today. It is sent today if I use assets and liabilities and all. Simple layman language. What is accounting? In the word accounting itself is the main word hidden. Accounting means to count. Very simple. Each and everything in accounting is what? Counting only. Sir, how, sir? Entire 11th, entire 12th. I am sitting in here answering for your why question. No. Why, how, everything. So accounting is nothing but simple layman language. What is it? To count. What is accounting? To count. Today, all of you are Amul baby. LKG baby for at least accounts. For accounts, LKG baby only. No. So today I'll say accounting is to count. But once you become a pro, then there's a huge meaning of accounting. Accounting is a systematic process of identifying a business financial transaction, measuring in terms of money, recording through journal, classifying through ledger, summarizing through trading P&L balance sheet, then analyzing, interpreting, communicating the results, thereafter uses a financial statement. The moment I say this dialogue, something should strike your mind. Tell me what. No.
Terms and conditions.
Three Idiots. Lovely. In Tamil movie, Nanban. Anybody who does not watch movies at all, anybody who does not like to watch movie at all, get out. No, everybody is watching. Okay, then okay. Now, in Three Idiots movie, that silencer is there. No? Silencer. Silently kus will leave. He was called as Chatur Ramalingam. In Tamil, what is Tamil? You saw the Nanman movie? You don't remember. Even I don't remember, man. So in that, there's a particular scene. I'll talk about Three Idiots. So where Amir Khan was sitting like this. He was enjoying the class. So that the professor asks, he'll throw the chalk piece. What are you laughing at? He's like, no, sir, it was my dream to study in IIT. So today I'm seeing my dream getting fulfilled. So I was just enjoying this class. Like, stop your enjoyment. Tell me the definition of machine. So he will tell in simple language, what is machine? Anything that makes the life of human being easier is machine. Zip, up, down, machine. Fan rotating, machine. No, that answer the professor does not take it. So that Chatur is there. He will tell the textbook definition of machine. So that way I told the definition. You saw the speed, no? Those who did not understand, anyways, recording I'll upload. Slowly, in slow-mo, you can watch if you want it. To explain this entire definition, I will take how many classes? 2 classes. So for one definition, 2 class, then what? Accounting nane chummava. Gambhiramana subject. So it's not that easy. But today, I cannot give you such a big hype. No? If I take 2 classes only for accounting, you leave my class and go away. So I told accounting in simple layman language. What is it? To count. Now the next question is, why accounting is done? He said, sir, to know profit and loss. For me, profit loss is a big term. Because I'm in LKG now, teaching in LKG student. So profit loss is too big to understand. Why accounting is done. Next, why accounting rules. So now I'm going to communicate this information through a story. All of you know what is a story? Wonderful. Now, in this story, I am there. In this story, you are there. In this story, both of us are there. Okay. Now, all of you like to go outing. Let's say we organize a one-day trip to a theme park, water park. How many of you will be interested? How many of you will be interested? If I say black, நீ வர மாட்டியப்பா ஏன்டா உனக்கு எங்க கூட்டு போனா நான் உனக்கு எங்க கூட்டு போனா நான் theme park, water park, bumpy ride, zoom, not interested. Okay, okay. For me, it is very difficult to digest. I'll think and come back to you. Now, if I say Black Hunter, everybody keep hands down. If I say Black Hunter, we are going means nobody will come. I know. But if I say Imagica, Wonderla, then people will come. But we are not going to Imagica, Wonderla. We are going to Black Hunter. So imagine. Next week, we all plan. Imagine only. I never said I'm taking you. There's a difference between imagination and reality. So the word disclaimer I give is imagine. Next week, we are going to Black Hunter. It's a water park, theme park. Correct? So all of you are in. So please tell me, for enjoying this outing, what do we need? Apna sapna money. Kaasu, duddu, money. Correct? Ilya. Kaasu, pano, money. What is it? Something is there, man. Paisa you need. Without paisa, you can't enjoy. So please tell me, for this entire one-day trip to organize, how much money do you think we should keep a budget to spend? Highest budget. How much lakhs, sir? Highest okay, you tell me. Approximate budget, keeping everybody in mind. What is the budget that you should plan? Online, please tell me. How much budget should we plan?
Sir, 10,000.
Hey, 10,000 over. For Black Hunter, 10,000 is too much, man. 2K is very less, man. Somewhere between 5,000. Deal okay. Madam, 5,000 is okay for you. Wonderful. 5,000 okay. Now you go to your dad. Dad, we're going for Black Hunter trip. Give me 5,000. Oh, for Black Hunter, you need 5,000. He'll scold you first. For going Black Hunter, scold first. How many times in childhood I've taken you Black Hunter? One more time you want to go. That is with you, uncle people. Now I'm going with friends. With sir. That's a different vibing. So we have to go. But your dad is not listening. He's like, I can give you only 2,000. I can give you only 2,000. Our budget is how much? Our budget is 5,000. So how much money you receive from your dad? 5,000. Wonderful. So now I'm making a note of it. Any problem? Amount received. How much? Dad. Papa ni. Dad. 2,000. Is it sufficient? Is it sufficient? Not possible. Not at all. So next, what will you do? Before the dad, he gave 2,000 to you. What did he say? I'm giving you this 2,000, precious 2,000. After you come back from the trip, you have to give me the complete details where and all you spend the money. So that he will ask. Mom will not ask. Dad will ask. So dad gave you this 2,000 rupees with the disclaimer. Okay. Now, 5,000 is budget. 2,000 is received. How much is the deficit or shortfall? 3,000. In 5,000, 2,000 gone mean 3,000 you need. So 3,000 you have to go and jugadify. From where to go and get. So next person that you will attack. See, experience is speaking. Mom, how much can you sponsor? So mom said, how much? I can match with your dad. I can't exceed your dad's limit, So I'll match. I can vibe with your dad. Not beyond that. So again, mom gave you 2,000. What is your budget? 5,000. How much received so far? 4,000. Balance 1,000. So we'll take loan from friends, sir. Take loan from friend. In your house, you'll have your uncle, aunts, some pampered cousins, grandfather, grandmother. That place, how can we leave? You have to attack that place also, no? Next, from whom do you want to target? Grandparents?
Grandma.
Ella spoil பண்ணி வச்சதே grandpa தானே. Okay. How much? Balance 1,000. You guys are not that People where 1,000 is required, 1,000. You're going to ask 5,000. Full 5,000 you give me. As if dad and mom gave nothing. Because you can exploit your grandparents now. So now please tell me, how much money totally have we collected? Sir, as targeted, 5,000. Wonderful. 5,000 in JAPE. Now, we are meeting next day morning, 4 a.m. We have a bus from here, from the academy, we are boarding. So please tell me, we have to pay the bus fare or not? Touch your heart and tell me. Bus fare should we pay or not? We have to pay. How much is bus fare from here till Black Thunder? AC bus, no? AC bus.
The 10K totally.
Hey, per person, right? Per person.
13
Only
300.
up. Down will do
300.
later. Up only.
500 rupees we keep per person.
Bus fare 500 reasonable. Okay, 500. Bus fare 500 reasonable. AC bus है भाई 500 तो लगेगा. Only going one way. This bus fare to, not fro. You know, to and fro. All of you understand what is to and fro? But English all of you studied properly only. Okay, then okay. Bus fare to 500. Okay. So all of us boarded buses and all. We are having a gala time, dancing, doing everything over. Now 7 o'clock we're stopping somewhere. Sir, from 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock. So much time is required to go to Black Thunder. Imagine what is wrong in imagination. Imagine 7 o'clock we're stopping somewhere to eat. What is it? Breakfast. And where we stop is Annapurna. New branch of Annapurna, somewhere in between. What is Annapurna famous for? Sambar, only sambar. Sambar, ghee masala dosa, ghee dosa, coffee, all that is important. You guys are not, you guys are millennial people. So you guys like only vada pav, what is that? Sandwich, no? Momos, momos. Okay. We got to Annapurna. We got on to Annapurna. We are having a nice breakfast. Guys, this is your day. You are going to enjoy thoroughly. How much money do you want to spend for breakfast? Tell me.
20K. Sir.
How much per?
20K totally.
20K. Yo, Annapurna is in Coimbatore, not in Australia. 5,000 budget, everybody but 20,000 you'll spend. Thank you, fellow. Breakfast, how much? If 500 is too much, man. What will you eat for 500? Ghee roast 100 rupees. If you eat idli and vada together, 100 rupees. Coffee another 100 also if you keep. What more than 300 will you eat? You tell me. 300 is reasonable. Online people, 300 is reasonable.
Yes.
Gala breakfast, 300
Yes.
gala breakfast. We're not sitting with normal dosa. We're having ghee dosa. We're not having with idli alone. Idli and vada. So proper breakfast, 300 more than sufficient. Anybody wants more than that? No. Okay. Okay. Now, the moment you have your breakfast, we can board the bus, we go where? To Black Thunder. So once you get down to Black Thunder, immediately the Black Thunder guy, welcome. Will he say? Ticket at right. So you have to get ticket first. What ticket?
600,
Entry ticket. Entry ticket, how much no for Black Thunder?
600, 700, sir.
700? In our days also 700, now also 700. But Black Thunder is not growing. Inflation is not affecting Black Thunder. How much it is now? You went recently? So as if he's telling 1.5 km, as if he's gone.
700 years.
Approximately. Okay. So I'll keep 1,200. Somewhere in between. Somebody said 700, somebody said 1,000, somebody said 1,500. I didn't feel like listening to everybody. So in between path I took 1,200 decent. Okay, wonderful. So now the moment you get inside, what do you see? So many water rides. Zoom, boom, zoom, zoom. Sir, in this Black Thunder, we don't get feeling. Now you don't think about Black Thunder. Think about Imagica. You will get a feeling now. Imagine next 3 hours. Lovely ride in all the water rides. Then what happens? 12:30, what will happen? Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh means what? Center part. Hungry. Madhya Pradesh. You need energy, no? Then only Uttar Pradesh will work. So Madhya Pradesh tummy is hungry. So you want to eat lunch. So now this is your day. You want to have a luxury lunch. How much budget for lunch? Tell me. In lunch, I'll tell you what is there. In lunch, Szechuan fried rice, momos, not just one variety, multiple varieties. And what else you have? Noodles, we have biryani. Oh, wonderful. We have pani tikka biryani, you know. Whatever you say, ice cream, cold drinks.
सर घर से रोटी खाएंगे सर.
घर से क्या लाएगा भाई?
सर रोटी खाएंगे घर से.
तू भाई तू घर ही रह जाता. He's like, I'll bring home cooked food. For it, you stayed at home itself. Home cooked food not allowed. We're having outside only. Tell me, how much for lunch? How much budget for lunch?
400.
Hey, 300 ka breakfast itself you had. How will you finish off lunch with 400? Chiller fellow. 800, too much. 800? 600? 700. Okay, 700. 700. Tera bhi nahi, mera bhi nahi. 700. Then 700, decent. One item will cost 250 rupees. So 2-3 items, good enough. No? Okay. Lunch over. Now next what? Further games, wet games, dry games. Enjoy it. For dry games, you need money. No, dry games is not included in your entry ticket. For that separately you have to pay. ATR if you want to drive. What? She's like, huh? Then nahi to kya? You have to pay separately for that. You have to pay again 200 to 300 rupees for each dry game. So how much for dry game? Yeah, 300 का एक ride खत्म हो जाएगा भाई. You'll do multiple dry games, no boss. 1200? 1200? No. No, 1300. If you go in this range, budget will not be sufficient. Oh, yo. I'll put 1000 itself. Budget, real problem. It's not because you can't only 5000. So you have to see how much money is left remaining. No. Because after dry games, next what will you do? Again, you will feel hungry. Snacks you should have. Popcorn is there. All kind of ice creams are there. That also we have to plan. No. So everything I can't finish in dry games. So next what? Snacks. After dry games, again you'll get tired. You have to spend money for snacks. How much for snacks? 300. Okay. 300. Reasonable. After snacks, party over, enjoyment over. Now what are you supposed to do? Again accumulate to the bus point. We have to board the bus and come back. So again bus ka flow charges will come. How much is bus flow charge? Same 500. Wonderful.
Fine.
Now that you're so much tired of having lunch, snacks, breakfast outside, you want to go home and have khichdi. So you'll go home and have proper khichdi. Sambar sadam, tair sadam, home cooked food. So no dinner outside. So now the bus is directly going to go to academy. From academy will go to home only. Okay. So no spending on dinner. Correct? Okay. Wonderful. So you went home, had nice home cooked food. You slept. What do you see the next day morning? What do you observe next day morning? Your dad is sitting. How your dad is sitting? Like this. With stick in hand. Had some nice gala time. Insta stories and I saw. Snapchat. I saw all that. Seems to have a luxury time with the 2000 rupees that I gave you. And you are imagining, mama, the 2000 what you gave, I had so much of luxury time. You are imagining in your mind. So now he's asking, I told you one thing while giving the 2000 rupees. He also knows that you have taken money from other people. He knows at heart, he knows everything. He will act foolish as if he doesn't know anything, but he knows everything. So he says, look, when I gave the money, I told you one thing. What? What did I tell you? When you come back, you have to give me a complete note of how much money you received in total from different people and how much money you have spent. Did you prepare the note? You said, yeah. Pratik sir is there with us. Accounts teacher. How can we be without noting? So everything pakka noted. So this what you have done is what? Noting only, na? What is this? Noting. Please tell me. Please tell me. This 5000 rupees is what? Money collected from 3 different sources. How did I get this 5000? How did I get this 5000? Sir, all of them I added. From this 5000, what did you do? All of these items, will you add or minus? Add. With 5000, will you add all this item? Which means 5000 rupees you have in your pocket. Bus fare, you will not give. You'll take from the bus conductor. Give me 500. So 5000 already there in your pocket. Plus 500 means what? 5500. So these are expenses. You will minus from your income, from the budget. Correct? No. So all these items, what am I supposed to do? Add or minus? Subtract. Any problem here? Online people, do you agree with me? All these items from the 5000 rupees I have to minus. From 5000, 500 I have to minus. From 5000, this 300 I have to minus. From 5000, but this 1200 I have to minus. Like that, each and every item I have to minus. Yes or no? Yes, loud, yes or no?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
have a look at what is the balance money in hand. Please tell me, what is the balance money?
500. 500.
Only 500? You
Yes, sir.
literally lived your luxury life, huh? Oh my God. What happened? Oh, rightly said, balance is only 500. Now, this chiller, if you give back to your parents, what will your parents say? Keep the chiller with you itself. 5,000 or 500 rupees you're giving back. Okay. Now, please tell me, why do you think your dad has asked this data? Why do you think that your dad has asked this data? The data of how much money did you collect in total from different people? Of that, how much money is being sent? Why do you think your dad would have asked this information? Apply your common sense. If you are in place of your dad, let's say you have kids tomorrow, why do you think you'll take data from your kids?
बराबर spend
Common
किया
sense should say
नहीं
something, no?
देखने के लिए.
It's got nothing to do with accounting. Common sense I'm asking. Yes, online you're saying something.
To see if you are spending correctly or not.
To see that you're spending correctly or not. Basically, they want information. Okay. So now they want this information to do some analysis. To do some analysis. What analysis? To check if you are spending the money judiciously or not. What do you mean by judiciously or not? Are you spending the money fairly or not? Are you overspending anywhere or not? So how do I know whether I'm spending the money judiciously or not? Whether I'm overspending or underspending? How will I know? For that, I need to have a data. So accounting is going to serve you the data. Accounting is going to serve you the data based on which you can take some information out of it. And that information, upon analyzing, you will get to know some intricate details about that happening or not happening. This is complicated language. Now I'll tell in simple language. So your dad had now asked you the data. So this data, what you've presented to your dad is nothing but accounting. What is accounting? Accounting to means count. What am I counting? You receive money from three sources. So 2,000 plus 2,000 plus 1,000. When I add three of them, it becomes 5,000. So this 5,000 is what? Accounting. I'm counting the total money that I've received. So what is accounting? Accounting means to count. So what am I counting? I'm counting the total source of the money coming in. So money is coming in from how many sources? In your example, three sources: dad, mom, and grandparents. So here, when you added 2,000 plus 2,000 plus 1,000, the result what you got 5,000 is what? Accounts. What is it? Accounts. Not just that, you spent money everywhere. At the end, if I ask you what is the total expenditure, how much? Out of 5,000, if only 500 is spending, how much money have you spent? 4,500 is spent. So this is what? The total expenses. So you counted the total expenses. So when I'm adding all the expenses put together, what are you doing? Counting. 500 for bus fare, breakfast ka 300, entry ticket 1,200. What did you do? 500 plus 300 plus 1,200. If I add all of them, what are you doing? Counting. So accounting means what? To count. I'm trying to explain a simple layman language. I've not even gone into the real meaning of accounting. I'm trying to put point from a layman perspective. So accounting is nothing but to count. Now the question is, why accounting? Why accounting is the important point. The accounting data will give you some information. And when you analyze that information, you'll get to know that the money has been spent judiciously or not. So here, with this information, what do I get to know? As a third party, when I see your accounting data, I get to know, acha, you received total 5,000 rupees. Oh, your dad gave 2,000. Your mom gave 2,000. Your grandparents gave 1,000. So I'm able to understand some details. So from which source you're getting the money, that source is getting revealed in your accounts. Not just that, I'm able to also see or witness where and all you have spent money, for what and all purpose you spent money. So for bus fare in total, how much have you spent the money? Bus fare 2, 500. Bus fare fro, 500. So for bus fare in total, how much did you spend? 1,000 rupees. So with this data, imagine if this data is not available, then what analysis I can do? I can't do any analysis. So accounting is going to help you with some analysis which is required in the business to take some decision making in the business. What decision making we'll discuss. If I ask you what is the total money that is spent on the food, so from where are you getting this information? From this piece of accounting that you've done. So you are doing a total. Okay, breakfast is one food. Lunch what I ate is another food. Snacks that I ate is another food. So all put together 1,300 I spent on food. Then at the theme park, apart from this, what else have you spent for? In the theme park, I spent for entry ticket, dry games. Entry ticket and dry games. So I'm able to categorize this expense into 3 categories. So now your dad will be able to judge out whether this money what he spent is right or wrong. He will say which donkey fellow will spend bus fare 100 rupees, 1,000 rupees. AC bus, you tell me, I would have got for 700 rupees. You paid extra 300 rupees extra. Call Prathik sir. Call Prathik sir. Extra 300 he took. So how is he able to tell this data? Because bus fare, you call any travel agent, he will tell you from this place to this place, to and fro. AC, how much charge? Sir, standard charge 700 per person. So now, how is your dad able to give you this difference? If you did not give this data to him, how did he tell you that you have overspent the money? You have spent 300 rupees extra. You have overspent it. How the hell did you know that you spent extra money based on this data what has been given to you? So this data is coming from where? Accounts. If accounts is not maintained in business, what will happen? No information, no analysis. And if there is no analysis, no data, on what basis as the owner of the business I'll make the decision? On what basis I should make the decision? Food, which donkey fellow eats for 1,300? You don't look like a person eating for 1,300. Did you sponsor for your friend? Extra questioning. Your dad is doing the questioning based on your history. Because he has taken you out. When you went with him out, you've never spent more than 700 rupees. But here 1,300. How extra? So the ability to question ifs and buts is coming from the history and the present accounting data. So if this data is not there, how will I cross-question you? How will I cross-question you? So this is the reason why I'll be doing accounting. Why accounting? The accounting data serves you with the data, the records or information based on which you can do the decision making. If you do not do decision making on time, things will become very late in the business. In the business, sometimes you have to make the decision on the spot with the available data. That decision might save your business from huge losses. So as the owner of the business, to make some informed decision, I need to be given some realistic data. So this data comes from where? It comes from accounts. Imagine the same data is of the business data. So this 2,000 rupees is not coming from dad. Let's suppose we are into business of buying and selling electronic items such as laptops, mobile phones. So now imagine this 2,000 rupees is not coming from dad. This 2,000 rupees is coming by, and this 2,000 is not in rupees, it is in crores. Imagine, oh, people go crores, sir. Imagine this is 2,000 crores. This is not coming from your dad. This is coming by selling the laptops. So accounting is giving me information as owner. Oh, 2,000 crore rupees I made by selling laptops. So this information, this wow feeling, from where am I getting? Accounts. The next 2,000 crores, what you got? It's not from your mom. You got by selling mobile phones. So by selling laptop, 2,000 crore. By selling mobile phone, 2,000 crore. Next is what? 1,000 crore. You're also into servicing. Laptop, mobile phone, if you're selling it for service issue, they'll come back to you only. So by servicing, you charge service revenue. So from the service portion, you got 1,000 crore. So as a owner of the business, as a banker who gave the money to your business, who funded the money to your business, who lent money to your business, as an investor who invested in your business, we are interested in this data, that from where are you earning the income? From where are you getting your sales? From where are you getting your turnover? We are interested in it. So you are giving the information to us. So this information is coming from where? This information is coming from the so-called accounts. Madam, here. It's coming from so-called accounts. Not just that. This 500 crores you spent towards salary. This 300 crores you spent towards rent charges. This 1,200 crores towards, let's say, electricity. Example I'm telling you. So now you are categorizing your expenses. Why? To see whether the expenses has been judiciously spent or not. Sometimes you keep a budget that the salary that I should pay only should be 400 crores. But you ended up paying 100 crore extra. Why? Because you hired extra people. Why did you hire extra people? Because at the end of the day, this money is whose money? If you are owner of the business, your money. Your money who's spending? Your employees. HR of your department is paying the salary. Finance department of your company is paying the salary. Why did they pay extra 100 crores? Why did you hire extra employee than what you said? So this questioning ability is coming from where? From the accounting records. So accounting is not what you studied from textbook. You need to understand the emotion of accounting. Once you understand the depth of the subject, no. Once you understand the emotion of the subject, no. You don't have to rely on any textbooks. It should come from within. At the end of the day, who prepared the accountancy subject? Who wrote the book? Human being, na? Or God came and wrote? Human wrote based on his experience. The emotion what he compiled during his practical journey, that is what is compiled and given in form of book. What a big deal. So don't be a person who is just, what do you call it? Just looking at the book and trying to mug up. Doesn't serve the purpose. At least if you're in CBSE, boss, no. Matriculation, I'll still tell. The same question work out for 10 times. 11th time, same question come in board exam with number and name change. In your CBSE board examination, can you tell me, if I study this question and go, this will only come in exam, can you assure me? Metric people can assure you. Can you assure? No. In the CBSE board, till the last minute, when you step into the examination hall, you are having no clue from where the question will come, how much twist will be there in it, no idea. So that is the level. If that is the level, then boss, what should be your level of preparation? You tell me. So that level we're talking about. Getting 100 in CBSE is not easy. So if Jui, Kritan has got 100, the rest of the people 99, for that they have worked very hard. And for that I have worked very hard. So this is the way you have to learn. So now, are you able to understand in the outline perspective? I've not even started teaching what is accounting. Next class only I teach accounting. Today I'm only having a normal discussion with you. I'm just trying to vibe with you. I'm just trying to make you understand in a layman perspective. Layman means what? A person who does not even know accounts. To him, I have to teach in a layman simple language. What is accounting? Accounting means to count everything in the business. We're counting, no boss. This money that you receive from the parents, grandparents, you're counting, accounting. The money that you have spent, all the expenditure put together, you're recording, counting. This 5,000, from this 5,000, you subtracted 4,500. You are left with balance 500. This is after counting. You know that the balance is 500. So what is accounting? Accounting is nothing but to count. Second question, why accounting? Why accounting? Because accounting provides you with that information. And based on the information, you do analysis. And with the analysis, you make some informed decision in the business. If you don't make informed decisions or on-time decisions, you are not screwed. You are royally screwed. You understand what is screwed up? Or being screwed up? Up till 10, you have been screwed up by your teachers in school, no man. He's like, sir, fully, okay, right. The next question is, accounting, okay, sir. Accounting, why it is done, okay, sir. Why do we have accounting rules, sir? Why do we want rules? You know what is rule? Today you're sitting in this premises. You're governed by the rules and regulation of this premises. You can't do anything against our rules. The moment you step out of this premises, you're governed by the rules and regulations of this complex. Not just you, even I. The moment if I step out of my premises, I'm governed by the rules and regulations of this complex. The moment we step out of this complex, when we go on road, we are governed by the rules and regulations of RTO, traffic rules. The moment you enter your apartment complex, you're governed by the rules and regulations of your society. The moment you enter your home, you're governed by rules and regulations of your parents. The moment you enter your home and by chance you have your elder brother or sister, that room is governed by the rules and regulations of that elder brother or sister. Sir, where is my rule, sir? Only in bathroom. Only in bathroom. That's all. That is your life. Until you grow up, that is the place where you can do whatever you want to do. So we are all governed by rules. If the rules are not there, what will happen? If rules are not there, what will happen? Please tell me. If rules are not there, what will happen? For that also I have a next story. And in this story, you will participate. So imagine we are in the business of buying and selling mobile phones. Interesting, can we do? Trip over, no? Enjoyed for one day, Black Center, over. Now let's do some business. Now we are into business of buying and selling mobile phones. So today we are buying 10 mobile phones. How many mobile phones? 10 mobile phones. So all of you note down. Fast. Oh, all of it thought, oh, sir has put the projector, screen, AC. Oh, then we have to have gala time here. No writing, nothing. Huh? Donkey fellas. Now, online people, all of you make a note of this. Huh? This question you are going to solve. Sir, today only first class. You have to solve. Arey Baba, I'm not going to teach anything for accounting. I'm going to ask you a question which is common sense. All of you have done mathematics till 10th. So you know what is number? You know what is addition, subtraction? Based on that, you have to solve. That's all. Nothing to do with accounting. Purchased 10 mobile phones at rupees 20,000 each. Purchased 10 mobile phones at rupees 20,000 each. In bracket, please write paid 50,000, paid 50,000. So please tell me what is my total purchase value? What is the total purchase value? 10 mobile phones you're buying, each is 20,000. So 10 into 20,000 is how much? 2 lakh is the total purchase value. And then how much is paid? 50,000 paid. How much is not paid? 150 is not paid. Understood? Common sense.
Yes.
Is this anything got to do with accounting?
Yes.
This is pure common sense. Can anybody say this is accounting? No, this is pure common sense. Wonderful, sir. Then sold 6 mobile phones. Is it necessary that whatever stock you purchase, whatever goods you purchase, the same day everything should be sold? Possible in your dreams. In reality, you can't sell whatever you buy. You need some time. So sold 6 mobile phones at rupees 50,000 each. Sir, 20,000 ka phone for 50,000? Yes. Yepa, iPhone mattum 1.5 lakh you buy. What do you think is cost of that? Hardly 10,000, sometimes not even 10,000. That time, 1,40,000 the margin is coming. That time, oh, 140 margin, nobody gives a reaction. Everybody is like, iPhone, iPhone, iPhone. So here also, boss, Android phone. We are keeping 30,000 margin. Any problem? No problem. Okay. Now, received 60,000 rupees in cash. So please tell me, I'm selling 6 mobile phone, each costing 50,000 rupees. 6 5s are how much? 3 lakh rupees. So out of 3 lakh rupees, how much money is received? 60 is received. How much is not received? 2,40,000 not received. 2,40,000 not received. Is this got anything to do with accounting? Pure mathematics. 6 into 50,000. Mathematics. 3 lakh. In that, 60,000 received minus. So balance 2,40,000 is money not received. Any problem? I'll do Amul baby steps also. If anybody is not able to process that fast, I will do all the steps also. No problem. Then business expenses. Obviously, no. I'll have a shop rent. Customer will come. Bhaji, bonda, snacks. Everything I have to sponsor, no boss. So business expenditure is rupees. How much? 20,000. Okay. You are supposed to, you, not I, you are supposed to calculate and tell me what is the profit and loss of this business. So this is accounting, no sir. Cheatings are common sense, man. Profit, how do you calculate? From income, if I minus expense, I'll get profit. Correct? So sale is what? Sale is my income. If I sell the product, I receive money from my customer. That is my income, no boss. From that, what will I do? From that, whatever expenses I've done, purchase is my expense, business expense my expense. That expense I minus, I get the profit. Very simple. Is this got anything to do with accounting? No. Common sense. Please tell me, what is the profit and loss of this business?
10,000 loss.
10,000 loss. Wonderful. So I got one answer. Loss 10,000. Give me 3 more options. Let's play Kaun Banega Crorepati. Come on. Ninglu Melalam Oru Kodi. Ah. Wonderful. Profit is 1 lakh.
Without the business expenses.
No, you finally, everything you said.
Well, 80,000.
Profit 80,000. No problem. No problem. 80, 90. Wonderful. One in this extreme, another in this extreme. One is saying loss, one is saying profit. Others, please tell me. Option C and option D. Don't give more than that.
Sir, we'll keep option C as no loss, no profit.
Karima?
No loss, no profit, sir.
No profit, no loss. Oh, wonderful. No profit, no loss is called as what? Break even. You've come across this term anywhere? No. Break even? No. Okay. When you are into a no profit, no loss stage, means 100 rupees received, 100 rupees spent. Nothing left means break even. No profit, no loss. No profit, no loss stage. Wonderful. Give me one more option. Let's play KBC today. Profit 1 lakh? No. 7,000? Yeah, 1 lakh. Oh, wonderful. I've got E option also. Sir, profit 70,000 also. Wonderful, wonderful. Tell one tell 50,000, 160, 170, 180, 190. You tell 111 each. Then you leave it on me. Sir, you tell, sir. Madam, what did you get? Lost 10,000. क्या बोला? Profit 1 lakh. Okay. Lost 10,000. Lost 10. Or profit 10. चुम्मा चलो इंकी पिंकी पॉन्की मा पर ये ऑप्शन में क्या होंगे? If you don't know what is answer, tell any one of these 5. Inky pinky ponky, father has a donkey. You know that? Profit 70,000. Okay. Lost 10. Profit 80,000. Profit 80. Profit 80. Profit 80. Lost 10. क्या बोला? Profit 80. Profit 80. Profit 80. 80. Majority is like sir 80 करे आपने भी 80 में 80 profit 80. Last boy, profit 80. Wonderful. Online people, how many of you say option A? Raise your hand. Lost 10,000. Raise your hands.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can. There's an option to raise your hands in Zoom. Raise. Lost 10,000. Raise your hands. Lost 10,000. Raise your hands. In Zoom, there's an option to raise your hands. In Zoom, not real. Pratosh. Okay, lost 10,000. That's all.
Sir, how to do, sir?
அதுல ஏதாவது ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு பாருமா பட்டன்ல ஏதாவது இருக்குமே அப்படியே ஏதாவது பட்டன் பிரஸ் பண்ண கை வந்து ஜூம்னு வரும் பாரு. Okay, I'll take your point. Shankesh and Pratosh both said lost 10. Okay, profit 80. How many of you? Others keep your hands down. Pratosh, keep your hands down. Profit 80. Kesava Raman says profit 80. Okay. That's all. Others are sleeping. Others, what is your response? Loudly tell.
Lost 10,000, sir.
Who's saying lost 10,000? Prakriti is saying lost 10,000. Okay. Others. Srinidhi, no answer. Subhish, no answer.
So
Pulkit, no
profit
answer. Anu, no answer.
8,000.
Sorry?
Profit 8,000.
Subish, profit 80,000. Okay. Others, Mokit, Kritika, Anu.
Sir, option B, sir.
Option B. Okay. Others, all the sleeping beauties and beautas, wake up.
Profit 80,000.
Profit 80. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Poor owner. I came to you. Who are you guys? Accountant. Who are you guys? Accountant. What did I ask you? I'm running one business. Poor fellow. I don't know accounts. I want to know what is the profit and loss of my business. I'm coming to ask you, please tell me what is the profit and loss of my business. How much unfair from your part? Each one is giving me one answer. As a owner, you tell me after getting 5 answers from the different accountant, how the hell should I feel? How should I feel? Zero illapa. Now if this is face, in the face, this is eyes.
Poker face.
To appreciate this, you should have artistic view. Normal people can't appreciate this. Only one artist can understand the emotion of another artist. So those are laughing at me. No, you guys are normal human beings. You're not artists. This is an art. Look at the emotion of this owner. Look at his hairstyle. Minute details I worked upon. Here also not chumma I did. I shaped it. Each and every minute details I took care of. That is the sign of a true artist. Who is this guy? Owner. And why is this owner crying? It's because of you guys. One business, one question, one scenario, 5 different answers. Why this happened? Please tell me. Why do you think this happened? For a given question scenario, why were you not able to give one single answer? Sorry? Miscalculation. Why did miscalculations happen? Again, my question. Why?
Rules. Rules.
There were no rules. So when you're approaching a question, you were free bird. You did the calculation how you felt like, how your mood was like. You did the calculation. Hence, you end up getting 5 different answers. So if today, Government of India allows each and every accountant to follow their mood in preparing accounts, what will happen to the mood of the entire country? You tell me. Ambani will go in loss. Rightly he said. Ambani will go in loss. People will commit suicide looking after this data. One person is saying profit 1 lakh. Another is saying, no, you are in loss. I should die only in between. Please tell me, looking at this data, who will feel like suiciding? First owner. Because he's not having any idea, should he continue the business or not? Because if a business is into continuous loss, the accounts will tell you to close down the business. So I don't know whether should I continue business or not. So as an owner, I'm struggling. Second, who is again next person struggling in this? The investor who has invested in your business. He's also crying. I invested money in the business. I don't even know what is the result of this business. One is telling profit, one is saying loss. So should I keep invested or should I withdraw the money back? I don't know. Correct? Next, banker. He's also crying. Donkey fellow, I gave loan to you, thinking that you will make good business and you will pay me the interest principal on time. Now I don't know whether in profit or in loss. So banker is crying on one end. The fourth person who's crying, you can't bear it. Income tax department is also crying. Why is income tax department crying? Because now ITT doesn't know the tax should be calculated on which value. Profit, on profit you will calculate. Which profit to take? One is saying 70,000 profit, one is saying 80,000 profit, one is saying 1 lakh profit. So what will he say? I will take 1 lakh profit because more profit, more tax. As a owner, you will not accept. You will say, no, I am into loss. Because in loss, I will not pay tax. Kare to kare kya? Jaye to jaye kahan? This is the plight of all these people. Now, all this chaos happened. All this drama happened. Why? Because there is no consensus between or understanding between all the accountants. So everybody did accounting the way they felt like doing it. So therefore, it was important for the accounting committee to come out with an accounting structure, to come out with rules and regulations, so that for a given question, whoever solves it, we should get one common answer. And that should be India. Correct? One common answer. Hence, the answer for this question. So for one small question, such a big explanation. Yes. So why accounting rules? If the accounting rules are not in place, for a given set of question, for a given set of problem, each and everyone will come out with their own explanations, their own answers. At the end, the results are not going to be common, and this uncommon answer is going to create a lot of chaos in the minds of the users of the financial statement. Users of the financial statement, stakeholders. Owner is the user of financial statement. So who is owner? What is financial statement? Everything I'm yet to discuss. I'm just telling in the flow. So basically this owner, banker, investor, income tax department, everybody are in confusion what to do and what not to do. Hence, accounting rules are very, 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 very important. So what is accounting? Sir, in the simple language, accounting means to count. What is the need for accounting? What is the need for accounting? Accounting, the first and the foremost reason for accounting is to know the profit and loss of the business. So this information is being ascertained. I get to know the profit and loss of the business. This is a piece of information that I get only by accounting being maintained. If accounts are maintained, only then I get to know what is my profit and loss of the business. And this is an information that is given by me to by my accountant, based on which I can make a decision. Sir, how can you make a decision, sir? Very simple. I told this as an example. Let's say this is 5,000 crore ka turnover. From what business? Electronic business, by selling laptop, mobile phone, servicing business. 5,000 crores you earned. In that, how much did you spend? 4,500 crores you spent. How much profit you made? 500 crores profit you made. Now, with this, either you should be satisfied, you should not be satisfied. Why I'm not satisfied is because my expectation was what? 700 crores. But we did only 500 crores. Why? Why did we earn 200 crores less? So two possibility. One, your sales department did not achieve the proper turnover. You would have targeted 5,200 crore ka turnover, but you got how much turnover? How much sales? Only 5,000 crores. So how much is the deficit shortfall? 200. So your revenue is less by 200. So what is your profit? 500. Where was your target? 700. So how much is the difference? 200 crore ka difference. So 200 crore got reduced in the profit because I did 200 crores ka sales less. So this analysis, this introspection, from where did you get this? Only by looking at the accounting records. Or the possibility could be that you would have budgeted for 4,300 crores as expenses, but you ended up spending how much? 4,500 crores. So how much crores extra you spent? 200 crores extra you spent. So therefore, the profit what I targeted 700, in that if 200 crores ka extra expenses happens, so what is the profit that you're left with? 500 crores. So either you have overspent the money or you have underachieved your income. So this information is coming to you from where? Accounts. So why is accounts prepared? Accounts is prepared to know the performance of the business. The performance of the business is measured by a statement called as profit and loss account. It is also called as trading and profit and loss account, which gives me the data of income, gain, expenses, and losses incurred in the business. So the first and the foremost reason why you do accounting is to find out the performance of your business, how you are performing. How is your performance measured? In your exam. By the marks. And the marks is ultimately recorded where? Report cards with all readings. So this is the report card reflecting the performance of the business, financial performance. Second, to know the financial position of the business. Now, what is financial position? Financial position. To know the financial position or meaning of that, it is too early to discuss now. So this is something which we'll discuss eventually. Are you able to follow? So now I discussed why or what is the need for accounting. Third, what is the need for accounting rules? If the accounting rules are not in place for a given question, for a given scenario, each accountant will try to do the accounting in their own way. At the end, each one will have their own different answers, creating a confusion in the minds of the owner, bankers, investors, etc. as to which profit I should rely and on which not. So when you have rules in place, when you do accounting as per the rules, for a given same question, everybody will have the same answer. Please tell me, when you are being tested for your accounts exam, so you get the question paper. You get the question paper in the exam. Whatever answer you get, the same answer your friend is supposed to get, or different answer? Same answer. Only the marks will be allocated. So how are you getting same answers? How are you getting same answers? Because all of you have studied the accounting rules commonly. So you've been taught that this is how I should add, this is how I should minus, this is how I should relate both these items. So if this rules was not communicated to you, you will do accounts in your own manner. So everybody at the end in the paper will get different answers. And marks would be what? Different. Correct? No? Logic or not? Yes. Now, coming to main important answer. Sir, tell me the answer for this, sir. My mind is not working, sir. Which is the right answer? Chalo, let's do it. Though I'm not teaching accounting, this answer what I'm going to do is only for your satisfaction. Because I need the entire 11th standard to teach how the accounting needs to be done. In one class, teaching accounts is not possible. If that was the case, why are you with me for the entire 1 year? Correct? No? So the entire 11th and 12th, we are going to learn how to do accounting only. So please tell me, I'm very anxious to know, whoever said that I got loss of 10,000, how on earth did you get this 10,000 rupees? So first, let's crack the answer for 10,000. How? For option A, what is the step-by-step procedure? Who said lost 10,000? किसने बोला lost 10,000? Tell me, ma, what did you do? Into 6. No, so you took first sales. Sales, how much did you take? 6 mobile phones into 50,000 each. So you got 3 lakh. Is it correct? No, for lost 10,000. So what did you do then?
I repeat 50,000, so 50,000 plus the business.
This is 50,000 each, no? It's 50,000 each. That is 20,000 each for purchase. So what did you do? Just tell me. I'll just copy paste here.
50,000
Ah.
plus business expenses, that is 20,000.
Okay.
And we got 70,000
Okay, we got 70,000
minus 60,000.
minus 60,000. Okay, so this 50 is your expenditure. And this 20 is your expenditure. So 70 is your total expenses. Is that true? Okay. And 60,000 what you subtracted is what?
We received 60,000.
Oh, this 60,000 what we received you subtracted. Wonderful. Okay. So you got, but still okay, 60,000 received and 70. Oh, you mean to say this 50, this 50 you've taken, paid 50.
Yeah.
Okay, 50,000 paid. And then here 20,000 paid. So total 70,000 paid. Am I right? In that 60,000 only is received. So I got 10,000 ka loss. Okay, like that. Got it. Okay. Now, guys, you got how she got lost 10,000? So what she did is she took 50,000 ka paid value. This 50,000 paid. This 20,000 paid. So total how much paid? 70,000 is paid. In that how much you received? 60,000 received. So minus 10,000. So 70,000 you spent, 60 you received. So balance 10,000 is loss. Okay, point taken. वो मैं आऊंगा ना बाजू में. Now, those who said profit 80,000, you said. Now, how was your calculation?
First add करेंगे, subtract करेंगे sir.
Hmm.
3 lakhs with 2 lakhs of mobile phones.
3 lakh?
With 2 lakh of.
So basically sales is there. 6 mobile phones into 50,000. So how much it is? 3 lakh. Okay, next.
Then phone purchased for 2 lakhs.
Okay, so minus purchased. How many phones?
6 phones.
6 or 10?
It was purchased 10.
You took 10 only in your calculation or 6? 10. Okay, 10 into 20,000. How much it is? 2 lakh. Then
Business expenses.
minus business expenses, 20,000. Okay, got this way. So 3 lakh minus 2 lakh is 1 lakh. 1 lakh minus 20,000 is 80,000 profit. Okay. This is still digestible to some extent, but it's still wrong. Others, those who got profit 1 lakh. Who said profit 1 lakh? How did you get it?
So the same thing, but I don't include the business expense.
So you got minus 20,000 rupees. So okay. So you're super duper wrong anyways. Okay. So this answer is wrong. This is wrong. This is also wrong. Now I want to meet the genius who said no profit, no loss. Online. Who's that online? No profit, no loss. ChatGPT, yeah? So quickly. No profit, no loss. Tell me. I just want to know how the calculation you did. Just the calculations. I think the person who said left the meeting. Huh?
Sir, I told simply only.
Okay, simply you said. Okay. So this is wrong. Profit 70,000 who said. I want the calculation.
Sir, I multiplied 10 phones with 20,000.
So you took sales same 6 into 50?
6.
Okay. Sales 50,000 into 6. How much it is?
3 lakhs.
3 lakhs. Wonderful. Then minus purchase. How much?
20,000.
20,000 into
10.
10 you've taken. Okay. So it is 2 lakhs.
2 lakhs.
Then
And minus the
business expense.
20,000 paid.
Minus amount paid.
Paid.
Okay.
50,000 and added the 60,000.
Added 60,000 received. But don't you think that this 3 lakh what you've taken, in that this 60,000 received is already included in this? Then why did you again one more time add? And this 50,000 what you've paid is already paid in this. 2 lakh में से 50 pay किया है. You not paid 250 on the whole. Out of 2 lakh, 50 is paid. 150 is not paid. So in this 2 lakh itself, that 50 paid is already subtracted. So there's no logic of subtracting this one more time. And you said loss 10,000. So what you've done is you've only taken the received part and paid part. What about the other part which is not received and not paid? So basically what she has done is she has done the accounting on the cash basis. Cash basis of accounting is not allowed. It is allowed in India, but it is very restrictedly allowed. Not for everybody. So if you're planning to start a company, partnership concern, then my dear, not allowed to do accounting on cash basis. So what she has done is how much money is received, how much money is paid. So cash inflow and outflow alone she considered and she did accounting. This would have been right had you been permitted to do cash basis of accounting. We are not permitted to do cash basis of accounting. We are permitted to do accrual basis of accounting. What is cash basis? What is accrual basis? What we are going to discuss in the upcoming sessions. But the fact of the matter here that I wanted to communicate is that if you don't have the rules in place, so one will do cash basis of accounting, someone will do accrual basis of accounting. So when there is no uniformity in our answers, at the end of the day, which answer to rely, always there will be confusion. And if there is a continuous confusion in the data that you're presenting, can the country achieve the growth that we have achieved today? Not possible. So you have to be very, very strong. Accounting, again, there are multiple things that could be the backbone of the country. In that one of the strongest backbone of a country is accounting. If accounting is not strong, then the performance of the companies are not reflected properly. If the performance of the company is not reflecting properly, then people who are investing in that company will not invest. Any company, any country with no investment cannot grow. And today, share market is growing up because the company is growing. The company is growing, the country is growing. So if one accounting is screwed up, the entire economy will come down. That is the power of not doing accounting properly. Are you able to follow? I don't know if you have seen this one particular this particular meeting session of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi. He was invited by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. It's a CA meet where he said a statement that the signature of a chartered accountant, the signature of CA is more powerful than the signature of the Prime Minister himself. Because on your one signature, the entire company has a trust on you. And the investors, people like us who have invested in share market, who have invested in the company, people like us who have invested, we have a trust on that one signature. So that one signature has been trusted by millions and millions of people. If that accounting record is screwed up, if a CA is signing that accounts record which is screwed up, imagine how many people's trust it will be broken and shattered into pieces. So the accounting, what you're studying, if you compare with science, they say, oh, commerce, okay, time pass people, those who find, science very tough. Here and there, they want to just sway time here and there. They will take a commerce course. It is not easy. How much tough is clearing a doctor course or engineering? Equally tough is to clear CA. In engineering, in medical, if you keep on writing exam, sometime you will get passed. If you go inside, there's a guarantee that somewhere you'll come out. But in CA, there is no guarantee that once you go inside, you'll come back or not also. With a degree, I'm telling you. So with that uncertainty, people go inside. So who is taking more risk here? Science people or commerce people? So we are no less than any other science stream people. And this requires brain. We're not sitting and mugging up things here. We are applying a mind here. So today when I'm saying that take this value, don't take this value, there's a logical reasoning behind it. So that much effort we have to put inside is what my point is all about here. So now for all those who said all the answers that you gave is wrong, unfortunately, I'll tell you what is the right answer. Though I have to give an in-depth explanation of this, not now, in the upcoming session, because in the entire year, this is what we're going to learn. That while preparing the profit and loss statement, what should be considered and what not should be considered. So right presentation is what you know. Sales. Sale is my income. My income is earned by selling the laptops. So how many laptops did I sell? Not laptops, sorry, mobile phone in our example. So how many mobile phones did we sell? 6 mobile phones, each costing how much? 50,000 rupees. So how much is my total sales? So today I've done the sales of 3 lakh rupees. Now the biggest blunder that one did is I subtracted the purchase. Subtracting purchase is absolutely right. But the mistake that you've done is you subtracted the entire purchase. You did 10 into 20,000, which is wrong. Why it is wrong, I'll tell you now in very crisp manner. But in detail, I'll be able to tell in the upcoming sessions. If you have taken 10 into 20,000, this is wrong. Why it is wrong, I'll tell you in some time. 6 into 20,000 is right. How much it is? 1,20,000 minus business expenditure 20,000. Now minus this is your profit. So 3 lakh minus 120 is how much? 3 lakh minus 120. Not 20. 3 lakh minus 20 is 280. 3 lakh minus 120. 180. 1,80,000. 1,80,000 minus 20,000. 1,60,000 rupees is your profit. From loss 10,000, my dear, I brought this company to a profit of 1,60,000. So those who answered it wrong, don't take it to your heart, because you have learned, you've started learning accounts only from today. So no judgment from my side or anybody sitting in this room, because everyone of you have given the wrong answer only. So I will not have any judgment on you, because you are here to learn, right? And I'm here to teach. So in that process, even if you give wrong answers, I'll be happy. What makes me unhappy is when the answer don't come. Answer, if it comes, whether right or wrong, it's a different story, but answer should keep flowing in. Participation is more important than getting the answers right. Once you participate, your fear of people goes away. Once that goes away, you're on the right path of learning. And on the track, while learning, you will come to this stage one day. That is my promise. That is my promise. Now the question is, sir, why did you take only 6 purchases here, not 10? Yes. There's something called as matching principle. There's something called as matching principle. I'm not teaching matching principle today. You said in your school they are starting theory basis of accounting, correct? Stains. So in theory basis of accounting, you'll come across this term called as matching principle. This principle says that record only that much quantum of expenditure which is contributed to revenue of that year. So I'm getting revenue from how many phones? 6 phones. So I should now record the expenses only of 6 phones, not for the all 10 phones. Why? Because imagine this is day 1 of your business. In day 1, you sold 6 phones. Remaining 4 phones. When will you sell it? In day 2. Online people, do you agree with me? In day 2, you sell the remaining phones. So let's imagine the sale of day 2 is 4 mobile phones into 50,000 each. How much it is? 2 lakh. Now, since imagine you're recording this entire 10 purchases here. Imagine the purchases of all 10 mobile phones if you're recording here, then here the purchase value should be 0. Because all the 10 phones that you purchased, as per you have taken all the 10 phones here. 10 into 20,000, how much? 2 lakh. That's what some people said. So when you're taking all the expenditure in day 1, which means you have nothing more to take in day 2, correct? And your business expense, imagine it is 0 here. Are you trying to tell me that this 2 lakh rupees is your entire profit of day 2? Are you telling that your profit for day 2 is 2 lakh? Why? For selling this 4 phones, did you not incur an expenditure of 4 phones? You did. But what did you do? That 4 phone ka expenditure, you did not record in day 2. You recorded in day 1. How is it correct? In day 2, you're recording revenue of 4 phones, but expenditure of 0 phones. Is it not matching? Is it matching? It's not matching. Matching principle says that if you're recording income from 4 phones, if you're recording revenue from 4 phones, that 4 phone ka expenditure also you have to record. The quantum of expenditure should match with the quantum of revenue. So in day 2, if I'm generating income from 4 phones, then its corresponding expense of the 4 phones I should capture in day 2 only, not in day 1. In depth, I'll discuss when I do the theory basis of accounting. Today, just flow, I'm telling you. So when you record the entire 10 phone expenses in day 1, you are violating matching principle. So in that case, you're telling the purchases of day 2 is 0, and your profit is 2 lakh rupees. How can the profit of day 2 be 0? To earn this 2 lakh rupees income, there is an expenditure that you have incurred. So 4 into how much? 20,000. So how much is your expense? How much is your expense? Tell me. 80,000 rupees is your expense. So what is my profit? 1,20,000 rupees is your profit. Sir, can you do this in a different manner? Simple. What is the selling price of my mobile phone? 50,000 rupees minus cost price of the mobile phone. How much? 20,000 rupees. This is cost price per piece. 50,000 per piece. 20,000 per piece. So what is profit per piece? Profit per piece is 30,000. In day 2, how many phones did you sell? 4. So how much is your total profit? 120. Matched or not matched? Similarly, day 1. What is the selling price of the mobile phone? Day 1. 50,000. What is my direct cost price per phone? 20,000. What is profit per piece? 30,000. This is called as gross profit. Now, what is gross profit? We'll discuss in detail in upcoming sessions. So what is profit per piece? 30,000. How many pieces did you sell in day 1? 6 pieces into 30,000. How much? 1,80,000. But to earn this 180 profit, you spend how much extra from your pocket? 20,000 you spend. So minus 20,000 means what is your final net profit? Your final profit 160. Matching, not matching. In this process, money received, money paid is not relevant. When you're doing accrual basis of accounting, receipt of money, payment of money is not material, it is immaterial. I will ignore it. When should I consider receipt of money, payment of money? Only when I do cash basis of accounting. That time, I will consider receipt and payment. So what you did is right. If at all we're doing cash basis of accounting. But in accounts, we are learning entire 11th and 12th. We'll learn how to do accounting on the accrual system, mercantile system. That is the basis of accounting. And that is your chapter number 4 of your TS level book. Basis of accounting. Maza aaya? That much deep it is. So today I just gave a trailer. Today what we saw is trailer. To make you understand that this subject could be that interesting. When you play with numbers, it's a fun. And when you understand the numbers with what you're playing, it's super fun. That's why I say accounting by the end of 11th will become your most favorite subject. If not, change my name. But that is possible only when you study the subject religiously. Without by-hearting. Apply your mind. When you come to the class, come with full enthusiasm that okay, today I'm going to learn something new. The knowledge which none of your friend is going to have. Trust me. I'll teach you so many information. You go and ask your friends out there. They'll not even know. It's my challenge, open challenge. I'm telling on the recorded class. So you can boast about your knowledge in front of your friends, but not in front of your teachers. Some people messed up. Some people messed up. They learn extra things from here. They'll go and ask a question to your school teachers. Never do that. You will be in deep shit. Ultimately, internals are under whose control? So never fiddle with anybody. So whatever extra knowledge you have, inside if you cannot save it, you want to show off to whom? Friends. But do not ask extra question to your teachers. Keep it with you itself. Don't go and argue. Don't go and argue. Am I loud and clear? So today what we saw was just a trailer. Imagine in today's session, if I'm giving you so much insights for next 2 years, how much more is to learn. And my promise, in every single class, you'll have something new to learn. It's my promise. And that is going to be exciting. You'll get a wow factor. Right? So always, when you come inside the class, you should have smile. Inside the class, smile. Should be smile. Life is very short. Life is very short. In no time, I'm 34 now. She's like, you're 34, sir. At heart, I'm very young. But physically, I'm 34. No time. I was like, I was in the school only. And no time I've come to this stage. In no time, I'll not be also here. Correct? So life is very short. So why do we have to have grudges with students, friends, families? Why should you, live your life with all saddest face? Live happily, no. One nice, beautiful life. After how much rebirth you've got this life, God only knows. One nice life. Be happy. Stay happy, make people around you happy. Whatever you're learning, learn with full happiness. Enjoy each and every moment in school, at home, here, make friends, make people. Kya pata, kal ho na ho. Correct. So always, what should you carry always? Smile. Being habitual to smile is very difficult because I was not a person who had this attitude earlier when I was in your age. Because nobody was there to guide me, no. So life had its own way to teach me lessons. That life is too short to be sad. Life is all about being happy. Every moment needs to be capitalized. Every relation, whoever is there with us, our parents, friends, teachers, brothers, sisters, everybody, this is a God's gift. And everybody's got flaws. Nobody's perfect. Are you perfect? No. When you are not perfect, how do you expect everybody around you to be perfect? So with whatever you have, try to make the most of it. When you go tonight to bed, ask yourself, did you enjoy today's day? Did you make people happy? Were you happy? If the answer is yes, 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 you have lived your life, man. That is life all about. At the end, whatever you earn, how much ever crores you earn, how much ever bungalow land building you earn, everything Monday you're leaving here only going. What are you carrying? So what are we fighting with? What are we fighting for? Why ego? Why grudges? Why tu? Why me? Why tu? Why me? Not required. Right? So what should you carry throughout your class? Smile. Not just here, even in school. Don't poke anybody for what wrong they're doing. Be it teachers or be it friends. Today, when you poke, life has got own lesson too, or life will teach in its own way how to poke it back. So what you poke today from back will come one day. Maybe 1 year later, maybe 10 years down the line, maybe 30 years down the line, but it will come back. What goes around comes around. So never bully any people. Never bully any people. Let whatever it is around people, accept it. Try to help how much ever people you can. One day, you might need that person's help. I always try to be good with everybody. Today, you need me. So I can't show my attitude because tomorrow I may need you. Because life is a vicious circle. We all need each other. We are staying in this society. We have to help each other. So what attitude? I'm a CA. Fine. Let it be I'm a CA. What? It's here. Intelligence. Don't take it to your heart and ego. Just be a nice, grounded person. Clear? Happy? How do you think is the class? Super. Only one answer. Others like mockup ordering, sir. No energy. How was the class? Right. So I'll try to improvise my mockes in the upcoming classes. I'll try to ensure that I crack better jokes. I'm still working on it. So one day I think I'll improve. So in that case, I can be your student. Teach me some nice jokes how to crack. So you help me, I help you. You give me the fees, I'll not give you any fees for that. Right? So that's all for today's session. So I've kept today's session very light. I don't want to get into technicalities, but yes. So when we come back tomorrow, so what we'll do is I'll spend at least next 3 sessions to make you familiar with certain accounting terms. A lot of accounting terms you have to know in advance so that when we start doing the theory part or practical questions, you understand what this is all about. So we'll spend good amount of time in doing basic accounting terms. And it's my assurance and promise that the insights that I'm going to share on these matters is something you will not get to experience anywhere else. That's my promise. And one more promise I want to do at the end of the today's session that as an elder brother, I'll always be available. Anytime you call me for anything, be it accounting, be it for any other reasons. I'll be up till 12:31 in the night. So whenever you want to ring, so this is my problem. I don't know what to do. Bye. Yes. So people call me, they discuss so many things with me apart from their studies, love, affair, family problems, etc., boyfriend issues, girlfriend issues, everything. I've handled everything. Right? So किसी को उठाना है, किसी को पटकना है, anything. Bindas. Right? So you can share whatever thought process you have. So if you have a burden at heart, you want to share with somebody, you don't know to whom to share, always there. Right? So this is about me in the accounting classes. So next class we'll try to be a little bit more into the subjects and on track. It has to go in a seamless flow. Today I had to do this to give you a piece of information here and there. So I had to do a lot of storytelling, but this storytelling doesn't happen all the time. But yes, in between it will happen. right? So this is about accounts, people. And one more time before I wind up the session. So anybody who's taken applied max here? Yeah. So applied max, if you already have joined any offline coaching center, okay with it. But if you feel that if you're not okay that that place, you want a better place to move in case. So we have an applied max where the teacher is from Guwahati. Excellent teacher. This was this teacher I got introduced. I got introduced by one of my students from Yuva Bharati only 3 years ago. And since then, Varsha ma'am is our teacher and she's doing excellently well. Last applied max, we got 99. That is the highest score that we got. And that was the highest. I don't think so anybody else has got more than that. So very good teacher. And the passion that I have it for my subject, equal passion she has it. And she is the teacher who has also helped me to, coach the max subject for the CA Foundation people. So in CA Foundation, I proudly boast we got 94 in max. That was all because of Varsha ma'am, right? So if you have an offline coaching already, if you're going somewhere, if you're happy with it, no problem. You can stay on there, nothing to worry about. If you feel that I want a better teacher, if I want to just give it a try, then yes, applied max Varsha ma'am is available, but that is only online because in Coimbatore I have contact. That is, if you search my contact numbers, max teacher, I have 100 plus contact numbers. But unfortunately, I couldn't filter even one person to take the offline batch because my requirement as a teacher is very hard for any teachers to meet, right? So in that parameter only so far Varsha ma'am could fit because my parameters are very rigid, very strong. So not every person can fit into my parameter. So Varsha ma'am was able to fit into it. So imagine if she's able to fit in my parameter, then how much robust a teacher she should be, right? So excellent teacher, but only if you want the support. But this is going to be online. Excellent teacher, no doubt. I had, Varun. So I asked him 11th, he wants to join. He said, no, sir, I'm happy with offline class. But when he came in 12th, he said, sir, I regret not doing 11th with Varsha ma'am. Just not one person. We have multiple students like that. Right. So I just wanted to keep this informed. So I think 6 or 7 people already among you have seen the demo videos yesterday and you have put the admissions also. Others, if you still want to give it a try. So one class is over yesterday. So we have another class coming up tomorrow. So ma'am's class is going to be every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:15 to 8:30. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday is applied max, 7:15 to 8:30. And every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is going to be accounts class from 7 to 8:30. Might as well go to 8:40. Depends because some here and there it'll take some time. Sundays, your class is going to be 10 to 11:30 or 11:45 maximum. Not every Sundays. In a month, let's say 3 Sundays, you'll have the classes. Right? So test, once the chapter is completed, test will be conducted. Right? So all that will be taken care of. Is there anything else that I should say then? Yeah. So once those have enrolled for the classes, you'll be issued a serial key by Anita ma'am. So in that software, you'll be able to watch the recorded classes. By chance, if you miss any classes, so maybe initial 10 classes we put on YouTube so that we give it to a lot of people. So 11th class onwards, all the recordings will be in the application. So you'll be able to watch it only in the applications. So how to watch in the application, that training session, Anita ma'am will provide you. Right? Now, do you have any queries? Any queries? Portions will be completed, let's say by Jan mid to Jan end is the target to complete because most of the schools have their exams going in Feb month. But as few people here and there have the exams in Jan end also. So I'll try my level best to complete by Jan mid to Jan end. So that is a plan. Till November, your classes will be from 7 to 8:30. December, Jan, mostly every year I've been taking the classes for extra hours. That is from 6:30 to 8:30. Why? Because your 12th is going to be from 6:30 to 8:30. So I want you to get used to that from now itself. So probably November, December, you can expect that extra half an hour class I will take it, but that will be from 6:30 to 8:30. So I'll prepone extra half an hour. Right? Anything else that you want to know? The book that we'll be following is T.S. Grewal book. You can purchase it online. It is available in Flipkart and Amazon, but don't take your senior's book. You can take it, nothing wrong in it. The problem with the T.S. Grewal book is that every edition they upgrade, change. So I am forced to buy that book every year because I have books since 2020. For me, no need to buy. But still, I'm buying because the updates are there in that book. So always go for new fresh book. So go for 2025 edition. So you can take it from online or the nearby shops. I think CBSE bookshops are there in town hall. From there, you can purchase it. So I'll share you the link also how the book look like. You can buy it. You may have a doubt, sir. In my school, they're following DK Goel, but in my book, they're following NCRT. What should I do? One more point, I'll wind up with that. The most preferred book in the entire country, including Gulf countries, is T.S. Grewal. The next preferred book is D.K. Goel, APC publications. And then we have some other authors. The least preferred book on the planet is NCERT. Why? Because all the concepts are not covered, all the varieties of questions not covered. This will not give you the confidence to face the board exams. But why is NCERT required? Is because theory completely have to study from this. So theory ke liye you need NCERT, the latest edition. But for all practical reasons, you will go for guide. Of all the guide, T.S. Grewal is the best. Why? Because the theory notes what they've given is very nice. Language is better. The way in which the question is being ordered, easy question, medium question, tough questions, varieties of questions, is very nicely structured in the T.S. Grewal book. So I did a thorough research analysis, and then we have shortlisted. And since 2020, I'm teaching students of both 11th and 12th from T.S. Grewal book only, to an extent where my student in CA Foundation and CA Intermediate, for their basics, they are still working out from TSG book only. And to your surprise, some questions in the CA Foundation examination do come from the T.S. Grewal book. So in all possible ways, TSG book is an excellent book to be done. Now you might be wondering, sir, in my book or in my school, they're using D.K. Goel. So in school, D.K. Goel, here in school, NCERT, but here T.S. Grewal, how will we cope up? Please understand, in CBSE, whatever questions you study from whichever book, you will not get the same question. So which means your entire examination is, madam, concept-based learning. It is concept-based learning. So you learn the concept. You learn the concept from the TSG book. You take any NCERT book. You take any D.K. Goel book. You solve it. If you're able to get the answer, nothing to fear. So currently in 12th also, we have few students who are using NCERT and D.K. Goel. So what are they doing is, in school, they will use T.S. Grewal. Sorry, in the academy, they'll use T.S. Grewal. And based on that, they go back home and they solve extra questions from D.K. Goel book. So the more questions you solve, you get better at it. You get super duper confidence on the subject matter. So even if you're following different textbooks in school versus academy, don't fear for it, because ultimately what is important is the conceptual hold on the subject. Sums, name, number, adjustment here and there, twisting will be there. That's not a big deal. If you know how to solve an entire question with the concept, with all the adjustments, you can solve any kind of questions. Because in board exams, you will not know whether the question is coming from D.K. Goel or T.S. Grewal or NCERT from or any other book. So you have to be prepared for everything. So don't have that thought process in mind. Keep your mind very open. The book what I've shortlisted is the best book. And with that only we got 100 on the boards. Now any other question that you want me to ask? Done? I'll wind up. No energy for winding up also. Can we wind up?
Yes, sir.
What an
Yes, sir.
lovely people. So guys, that's all from my side for this first session. I'll see you all in the next class, which is on Saturday, 7 p.m. sharp. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, people.
Thank you.
all.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.